I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you see? I just wanna be free.
Okay. Another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. I'm your host, Kamille Smith, and um, how are we gonna start this off? Cause last week, I mentioned I was gonna show you guys a cool commercial, right? And I totally forgot it. But I'm gonna wait till there's more people coming in. So, big up everyone that is about to jump on. Big up yourself, Ray, Woy. Um, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait out just a little bit. But before I start, it is the end of January, right? So it's end of January. Practically next week it's going to be February. So I thought, I will show you guys a sneak peek. No, I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna wait till there's more people up in because I don't want you guys to say, "Oh my gosh, Camille, you never told me." But there are some folks that knows what I'm talking about, and I'm really excited. Right? I'm really excited. I've been having restless nights on like how to like bring a different uh thing, a different vibe, different chapter to Fitness IQ services, and I thought to myself, you know what? I should really bring out a product because there's usually people that are authors, there are people that do digital products and things, and I'm like, I need to do this too. I need to do it too. So should I show you guys a sneak peek? Should I show you the sneak peek? Put in the chat if you want to see the sneak peek. And just before I started, I messed up my nail, so it kind of hurts. But I'm really excited. I'll wait for more folks. Yes, okay. Big up yourself. Hello, Minion Cam. And I have to give a shout out to her because we've been really doing power hours and everything. So we've really been trying to be consistent. Of course, I have other folks that are like, come out. I need to stay focused. But Minion Cam, big up yourself because you're really helping me stay afloat and focus. So boom bam bam. I'm gonna wait till another person comes on because I told them I wanted to give a special shout out and thing. So meow it. But how has my week been? It's been busy and it's even going to be busier because I was supposed to finish certain things by the end of December. No one knows in December my emotions go like this, right? Because December is my birthday, parents' anniversary, Christmas, all them stuff, right? So sometimes my energy gets drastic. And especially Christmas, I it took a toll of me that I think what even I took a break, right? So um so I definitely was supposed to finish some things in December, and now like my final due date is January. And I want to take a moment for silence for my friend's mom. Um Sis, I'm here with you. I've been with that journey with you for the year and so. And I just want to say my condolences. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cry because I'm a I'm a big woman. Don't cry, but I've honestly been affected with what happened to you, and because you're on the same boat as losing a mom. I'm here with you in this journey to keep you going and keep her journey going on too. Okay, so big up your mom. Boom, bam, bam. hmm And thank you for joining because I want to show a commercial. So I want to raise up the volume and have people see what's going on. Hold on for listen. Listen, Linda. I know. I have to make sure that we actually are within the hour or it goes for longer, but I'm so happy it's usually after I have my meetings because I have to be consistent with my meetings, right? What is this? Yellow goal? Boom bam bam. It is important to take breaks. And I'm gonna give you guys my new break because I finally was able to put the commercial in. So tell me how you guys feel. I want to get the reactions. I want to see the hearts and be honest. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Be honest. This is how I hate things. Uno momento. Actually, I can show the other thing. I can't. What? How come it's not working? Hold on. I'm gonna enter over here because I bet it's over here. But I looked before. All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Now I don't know what's happening. That's why. Okay, so I'm going on my other side because that side usually knows what's happened. Okay, so it better be here. Oh, golly, John. Golly. You see how the universe hates me sometimes? But it's all good because I know some of it here. So, I know some of it here. So, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the first surprise. I'll show you guys the first surprise. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited. So it's February's next month, right? And I want to I so basically what's been happening is if you know, I love to talk about personal finance, right? And I think the way to talk about personal finance is getting comfortable having these discussions, whether it's your family, your friends, your loved ones. But I thought to myself, February is coming and sorry, I was about to sing a song. Valentine's coming. Where's your boyfriend? Lonely. However, it's okay because I still appreciate love, appreciate connection and all that stuff. So I have something for y'all. So boom bam bam. Um how do I show this? There it is. Sometimes you shouldn't have so many tabs open. And that's definitely something I always do. However, are y'all ready? You ready? You're ready. Hey, you ready? You're ready. Okay, so here's one of the questions. Oh, is it showing? What are your top 3 financial goals as a couple? All right, so that's just one thing. That's just one thing. This is exclusive. Watch exclusiveness. Well on, well on, well on, well on. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Well on, well on, well on. I could have just done that. Share. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. It doesn't look like how it's looking on here, but that's just, a sneak peek, a sneak peek. All right. And then the next thing. Oh, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think? So this, I'm basically what I'm trying to say is I have playing cards for couples, whether you're getting to know someone, courting, engaged, married for a little while, married for a long time, just to be able to have these conversations, right? So this is the new things that are happening, right? Bam, 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 bam. I'm really excited because, like I said before, I've been acknowledging my friends or couples and stuff having these conversations. I think is really important. So the first one is for couples, them, and then I'm gonna bring out one for families. And like someone even said, what about that picnics them? Or what about the children? Well, if it's a family one, obviously you guys are gonna talk to your kids, right? But this year is about execution. And I'm gonna make it happen. So boom, bam, bam. But while we're having that, I'm going to. Is it in? Oh, but folks, we're gonna have a slight commercial break. Hold on.
Imagine turning financial chaos into calm. Meet Alex. Alex is a young professional buried in bills and receipts. They're overwhelmed, unsure where to start. But then, light bulb moment. Alex discovers Finance IQ. With just a few clicks, Alex is setting up a personalized budget thanks to Finance IQ's user-friendly tools. It's like having a financial coach right at their fingertips. Fast forward a few weeks, and Alex is breezing through bill payments, watching their savings grow, and even planning for the future. No more stress, no more chaos, just simple steps leading to big results. Alex now shops with confidence, knowing every dollar's accounted for. Finance IQ didn't just help organize Alex's finances, it gave them peace of mind. Ready to take control of your finances? Visit Finance IQ today and start your journey to financial freedom. Finance IQ. Simple steps, big results.
Why? Did you see that? Yo, I gotta give a shout out to Ryan. Ryan has Night Owl. I can't remember the whole thing, but Night Owl. So he's for the last couple, I want to say the last 3 weeks, every night at 11, he's showing different ways to use AI, right? Yo! Yo! Sorry. Whoever's listening to it on Spotify, um, you gotta watch the video. It's so cool. It's so cool. But I also need I also need friends for the commercial for the playing cards as well. So, make sure you guys stay tuned. February is gonna be something. January is a little bit slow, but I'm so excited for what's to happen in 2025. But the reason for this episode is I realize I really, really want to talk about investing. And again, I'm going to continuously say, if you want to join my Discord, please email me at things I wish I knew about money at gmail.com, so you'll be able to join the Discord. Right now it's free, so there's no excuse. And what I do is I provide resources, information about starting the dividends journey. So please come join. Like I said, in the next 5 years or so, we don't have any excuses on what's happening with our finances, right? And whenever it comes to having a discussion, I really like having articles because it keeps me aligned with what I'm supposed to talk to. And just one thing I know for sure when it comes to whether it's like you're panicking or your emotions when it comes to investing. So, and you can put it in the chat. When did you start investing? So my question is, when did you start investing, and how was your reaction? Cause I remember back in the day when I used to invest in it. I just know. Let's see. Well, let me ask the first question. Let me ask the first question. And this is for everyone. OMG, every blood clot time. Are you running your portfolio with patience, or are you letting panic take over? So story time, story time. When I just started investing, I it was a little bit of both. Like, if you guys remember, I used to do this stuff from university, right? And me and my friend in 2008 was like, "Yo, it's a recession right now. Perfect time is to frigging get into the investing world, right?" And 10 years later, we had a discussion, and he was like, "Yeah, I've made about 10K already. I put in 2,500 and I have 10K." And I was like, "I haven't done shit." So that's when, in 2018 is when I actually started, right? So then I really, really advise folks, if you haven't started, if you haven't started, join. I think the best time to have started, sorry, to started was in 2020 when we had our last recession, right? Okay, see? Consistently. I like that it works without me working. See, I've been telling people that, right? I'm like, "Yo, you don't even have to work as hard when you have investments, or you have something working for you. It's a passive type of way to invest, right? So, needless to say, I started jumping in. What was my first purchase? One or two of my first purchases that I remember, like yesterday, was AMD, my bay. Well, that's my second bay, my side thing. And then what was the weed stock that time? ACB or ABC, whatever the fuck it was. So I purchased them at the same amount, right? So I'm seeing AMD going up, and I'm like, "Whoa, look at this!" Right? So I'm excited. It was at $13, and it went to 20, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I'm looking at ACB, I think it was ACB, and it's going down, and I'm like, but, and then this is the time when I thought to myself, "Oh, I shouldn't get any American stocks. I should only have Canadian stocks because I'm a Canadian." Dumb. Dumb. Actually, I'm gonna have an episode about the mistakes I did when I started investing, and even the mistakes I'm kind of still doing now, but I've learned what not to do, so I'm going to do better. And then what else? So AMD was going up, ACB was going down. I was freaking out. I was like, "I'm done this." And the best thing I would say is that my mentor, big up Kurt, he always helped me like keep my composure, right? And that's one thing that's very important when you are on this investing journey. It's great to have peers that are keeping you accountable for it, but it's even better when you have a mentor that's been into the game and knows how to relax you when you need to be relaxed. All right. So I would definitely recommend that, having a mentor. Right. So there was a time when I had so many stocks, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, calm down, make a list of the ones that you have, and analyze it. Right. I was like, all right. So I calmed down, and I was like, all right, ACB's out, because there was a point where it got to $1, and I was like, I should just say fuck it, it's gone, and I was just like, and someone was like, no, relax. I seen it skyrocket again, but that's because it had a reverse stock split, right? Me thinking I didn't know what a reverse stock split was at the time. Educated myself. It means it's shitty still, but it's trying to get attracted to other folks, right? So once that happened, I realized that it was not doing any justice in my portfolio. I said, "Get out! Get out of here!" And then I started becoming more wise with things. So, needless to say, yes, sometimes you are patient with some stocks, but it's not worthwhile. And there's times when you do panic and it's not worthwhile. So we gotta control our emotions, right? Let's see. The hardest part of getting money into those accounts, but that's budgeting. Exactly. But sorry. I had to go based on this. So consistently, and the hardest part is getting money into the accounts. I agree. Then the credit card debt has me annoyed last year. See? And that's another thing. Having debt in your life hinders you from getting assets, right? And if everyone knows, like, I watch EYL and things, assets over liabilities. Imagine if you had that 6K and you're able to put in your investments, and then you had an investment like S&P 500 or Nvidia. You would be in such a great position, right? Oh, I ain't showing how much the total debt is. I can't. People that are in the chat can see it, but I'm not putting it up. I'm not putting it up. However, um that is just one way, having being able to distinguish keeping your emotions in check. So I do have an article, as I normally do. I wonder if I should put it here. I'm going to bring it here, and then I have it afterwards. Mm, OMG. Hold on, I gotta make sure I see. Ah, so many tabs open. What the heck? If you guys see the wrong tab, lot of mercy. Ah, there it is. All right, boom. It's okay. I'm gonna look at it over here. All right. Hmm, oh, it's not. Oops. Okay, got it. Boom. And I should have it over here. So basically, when it comes to our emotions, and you can raise your hand or put it in the chat if you have been able to control your emotions. And if not, it's okay. You know, we are human. We are human. And I have to, sorry, I want to put a post. I gotta do a poll. I gotta put a poll up. Hold on. So you guys can look at that, but I'm putting up a poll because I actually like these poll things. Right? Mm-mm. I should have that over here. But, okay. Okay. Give me a second. Sorry. I know I should have had the poll up from before, but it's okay. Actually, before I do all the shenanigans, let's just go to this part of the chart. So this is the circle of investing emotions. And golly, have I been through a lot of these. Okay? Okay. So I think right now, to tell you the truth, I've been there before. I have. It was even to the point where I had a dream. However, right now, I think I'm back here with the confidence and euphoria, right? And that's just because I've been doing this since 2018, and I finally understand the way the waves work. And when you're looking more short term, yes, you are going to be in the panic, denial, and depression mode, right? But when you think more long term, you'll always be in this area, right? So it's and what makes sense in business as well. Yeah, exactly. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. This to all my entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, side hustlers, everything. This chart relates with us as well when it comes to that, right? So is and put in the chat, anyone, what emotion are you at the moment right now? Whether it's a replay or the chat right now, what emotion do you experience at this moment in time? I wants to know. Cam wants to know, what emotion are you feeling? And I'll tell you another story. OMG. And I don't think I could do this poll beforehand. I think I can only do it while on the live. So bear with me, because as you guys know, I'm the only one doing this. Ugh. And this one I have, there's gonna be 4 options than 1 option. So, and it's okay. If you're not sure yet, that's okay. Okay. Boom. Start the poll. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. My back, my back, my back, my back, back, back. Okay. So when it comes to like this, you are going to experience this no matter what. Whether you've been in the game for 5 years, like myself, whether you've been in the game for 2 months, or whether you've been in the game for 10 years. But I think it's going to fluctuate even quicker when you're a pro at it, right? But even with this, I want you guys to, what we're going to talk about is how to avoid going through these stages, right? And I feel like anyone that joined anyone that joined before 2020, like let's say March 2020, you were here. Before March 16th, 2020, you're here. Absolutely. Anyone that lost the wave of 2020 and joined in 2021 because everyone was hyping up like stock market, get into the stock market, and 2022 when everything was shit show as well, you were also in here. But anyone that was experienced both elections time, you were here. The confidants, even like last November. Your account's looking nice, right? However, let's take a pause on this. I want to now show you guys how to avoid emotional investing. Let's How to avoid emotional. I can keep it like that. So the most important thing when it comes to avoiding emotional investing decisions is remembering your goals from the jump, right? We have to stay focused on our goals. And the one thing I would tell folks is staying focused on your long term goals. Do not think of only your short term goals and think like, oh, this the stock market is a jip. It's a no for me and all that stuff, right? It's not true. Like, if you're thinking of more long term, you're going to see it go up in things, right? Give me a second because this thing's being dumb. Let me go back to this and just showing this. right? So you want to get that confidence up when it comes to your goals. You want to bring that confidence up, right? Okay, there, much better. You want to bring your confidence up. Whatever. It's blurry, it's blurry. So you want to stay focused on your goals. We're going to have some short-term goals, we're going to have some mid-term goals, and we're going to have long-term goals, right? Ideally, the mid to long-term goals is going to be like purchasing something big, um, retirement and stuff. I want you to really have a control of that and say like, yo, it's going to be a rocky road for the first 2 years, but in the future, like 5, 10 years from now, I'm going to be a-okay, right? Let's see. It's for educational purposes. Why? To get out of debt so you can. I agree, but at the same time, I think you could do both at the same time. You could do both at the same time. I don't care what anyone says, because like I said before, there have been some stocks that I purchased. I wouldn't be able to get that run if I waited till I paid off my debt. Nah, fuck that shit. And this is what we're referring to. The S chart makes sense as a business. Yes, I agree. Right? And also I'm closer to getting richer now that I've been in the stock for 5 years than previous years. See? And that's what it is. Um, and I think that's just the money trauma that people deal with, like not having a better understanding that, you know, if you focus on your goals, you are going to succeed in this, right? And it's still at the same time, we have to avoid that emotional investment decisions, right? So then also you want to get a better understanding of your risk tolerance, right? Your time horizon and your risk tolerance. So like ideally, let's see. I have two sets of investment accounts, right? I have my oh there I am clearer again. I have my long term, my conservative investment account, and then I have my risque account. And ideally, the risque account, I had to simmer down because my emotions with that, I could not control it as much as I wanted to, so I had to back up and take a breather. And that's okay. One thing about it as well is knowing your risk tolerance. If I'm constantly panicking, you gotta step it out. You gotta start thinking long term, right? Once those traders, that's why it's better to be an investor than a trader, because a trader will experience these stages so many times, right? So you really want to know your time horizon and your risk tolerance. And if you want to know, if you want to sit down with me to figure out your risk tolerance and time horizon, book an appointment with me, preferably in February, because I do have some goals that I want to reach for by the end of the month. But we can definitely sit down and talk about your investments. I'm not saying I'm gonna choose which stock, but I want to help you, educate you on like which ones would be more ideal for you, right? Um, Also, another way to avoid emotional investment decisions. Oh my god. Other way to do that is to be informed, not influenced by the news. And needless to say, this week it's been fluctuating, right? I kind of was grinding into the books, but I did notice like some of my key heavy hitters in my portfolio, things were happening. I was like, what's going on? Like what's happening? And then I realized after, I was like, oh, okay. So like things that are important, like knowing when earnings are happening and the reason why things are gonna fluctuate. that's more alongside with like a trader, but also knowing like when to re-up more. Also just understanding if there's a new CEO or someone's getting fired. These are the reasons why there's stuff that's happening in your stocks that are fluctuating. So, and I'm not saying do it every day because you have a life, but being informed, like going on Yahoo Finance, Google Finance, and just looking at an article on why things are happening, right? So that's an ideal thing to do. I've been wanting to put this on Facebook for the longest time. I should have done it during the commercial. I might do the commercial again. Were you guys feeling the commercial? Feeling the commercial? Give me some fire. Give me some reactions and everything. Might put it on again just in case, you know. And things. And there we have it. Post. Okay, so those are like three ways to control your emotions. I do have another article because I always have articles, but I really want to stress this aspect. So let me try. Do I want it like this? Oh shucks, nope. Sometimes you just gotta keep it how it is, right? So okay, so the optimism. So when you just start out, you're like, okay, oh my gosh, I'm in the stock market. People always tell me it's bomb diggity. See, that's like that's the feeling that you're gonna have, right? And then you build that confidence. You know, you see your money going up. You got that listen, anyone that had what is the one that flopped like 20, 30, 25 years ago? Enron? Yo, you had the confidence. You're like, okay, this is what's happening. Boom, bomb, bomb. And then you had that euphoria. You're like, oh, the stock market is amazing. I need to get more. And this is the time when it's at this high, like all time high, and you're like, yeah, woo. And I'm like, this is when you're feeling nice. You feel like you're doing something big, right? Um, and then shit starts getting real. You're in denial. You're in denial. Something's happened, something you're like, eek, the stock market isn't going as well as I planned. What's going on here? Blase, blase, right? You get in denial. You're like trying to remember your state of frame. You're like, no, no, no. I'm not a trader. I'm a long-term investor. Those type of things, right? Then you start to panic, and then you want to fucking sell everything. And then you're like panicking. You're like, oh, I just gotta sell everything. And then you get in depression. I all these I have experienced, and I actually experienced it more when I was trading because I was in futures trading, I'm in option trading, and I'm here. The confidence is up. I know the things. I charted it. But I got greedy. Euphoria. I got greedy, and then shit was popping off, and I would be doing what's the word? Revenge investing or revenge trading, I should say. There's another saying I heard, but revenge trading is the worst thing you can actually do when you're panicking, right? That is the worst thing because when shit pops off, and it will, and I mean in a bad way, you get here. And I got bun too many times with future trading where I had to be like, you know what? I have to learn or I have to be aware of my greediness, and that I'm not following the protocol that I was told, right? And then that's when I was like, yo, I'm just gonna chill and things. However, even as realistic as this is, I do have a solution, and this is something that I've actually been doing so I can get the confidence up and be optimistic about doing option trading and future trading because I believe um the knowledge I know is wild, right? Let Let me find that article. It's probably on this computer actually. Patience. And one thing I know is, and this is with regular life too. Patience is a virtue, right? I know we want to get rich quick and all the things, but there is a such thing as building your wealth slowly and surely, right? Oh yeah, I did find it. Okay, so I found it, and I'm just gonna show you guys the 14 things. So I call it the power of patience. Well, I didn't call it that, but that's what it's called. It's the power of patience. It's the power of just like being calm, and that's the first thing with controlling your emotions with investing is patience. Patience is a virtue. You have you have patience with so many things in your life. Why not have patience when it comes to your investments? Right? Whether you diversify it, you have crypto, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and things, segregated funds. Have that patience, right? So the first thing first, when there's 14, okay? I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can between them, but if not, so be it. Ooh, I'm gonna select the one I don't want to. So patience, cornerstone of successful investing is oh, patience actually helps you maintain confidence because in a company's future based on thorough research, you'll be like, all right, I got this. Like I'm not gonna be like think of it this way. If we understand a company's future, like Google, Amazon and stuff, we would be like, okay, I believe in this company. I'm cool with having patience and seeing this through, right? So that's one thing. One of my homies is gonna get mad at this. Not all cheap stocks offer value. Yes, I've had penny stocks that have blown up, and that was just uh, I'm not gonna say it's beginner's luck, but it was just I got it at the time when it was like, sick. But not all cheap stocks are valuable, right? I'm more into like if you see that the oh, let me tell you this. When OpenAI gets an IPO and the IPO is cheap, best believe I'm getting it, right? But at the same time, um, most stocks that are low doesn't mean that it's valuable. You really want to check out their financial statements and stuff to see if it is valuable. I wonder if I did this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it for y'all. I'll do it for my Discord people. Like, see, I'll give you guys a clip on like why things are valuable or how to notice if a stock is valuable. And yes, I know it sounds, but I want my people in my Discord to get value. I'm not no cheap chick. I want them to get value as well, right? So again, join the Discord. Boom, bam, bam. Right? Um, but yeah, you don't want to get all stocks, cheap stocks. Yes, there's some that blow up $1,000, 1,000%, sorry, but do your research, right? And this goes to the next thing. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Yes, there's times I've said, "Oh, get this," but that's because I've done my due diligence, and I expect you to do your due diligence as well. I wouldn't say, um, trying to think of a stock that's okay. It's like Amazon. I really want to say Apple. Apple. I know Apple is okay, but a person like me, I'm anti-Apple just based on my preference of a company or item. I rather Android than Apple, right? But if you have done your due diligence and you say no, I value Apple, by all means, get it. Who am I to say that Apple is not as great as other companies, right? But you definitely want to do your due diligence and look upon the numbers and do your research on why you would want this, right? That's just one thing. The next one is investment criteria to buy stocks. Ooh, I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta check the comments. And make sure you guys don't forget the poll. Make sure if you're in the chat, the poll. Actually, did I read this? Read the poll? Ooh, I got 50-50. Oh, shucks. How do I get this? Okay, sorry. The poll question is what drives your investing decision the most? One, is it emotions like fear, excitement, etc.? I know how many people have voted women, but keep going. Logic, so facts, strategy, data, a mixture of both, or I'm not sure yet. So I'm glad there's not I'm not sure yet because that means you're trying your best, right? So boom bam bam. So big up yourself. I'm keeping that on. I'm keeping the poll on until we finish, right? But yeah, investment criteria to buy stocks. Um, you should have a clear idea why you're buying a stock. So with me, I think what AMD I bought because it was affordable. I done my research about it. I was following it for a couple years before I purchased it. So when I did like a stimulator market thing, I had it in there and I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, that's one of them. I should have had Walmart too, but I know some people are gonna disagree with that. But that was like one of the reasons why I got it. So when I did my research about AMD, it was at $6. And that was probably in 2016 or 2017. And at the time I saw it at 13 bucks, I was like, oh, okay, it's been doing well. Let me get it. That was my logic. So I had a clear criteria of why I should get it because I did my research, right? Sorry, comments. I heard Elon in a clip. He didn't make sense. He's trying to speak. Me nah chat about that man. So, Minnie, why are you trying to come for me, yo? Another thing. So you know, you have the criteria on why to buy the stock, and then your next one is follow your passion with conviction. Um, just like I mentioned about Apple. That's what I believe in Apple. I'm gonna get it. Cool, do you? You did your research and everything. That's cool. So AMD was one reason. Um, S&P 500. I believe in that because it's giving me all 500 great stocks, and then I know they switch in, switch out. So I really knew about that. So I was like, all right, bet. So that's something that, but this is literally based on you're controlling your emotions with this and you're being patient about it because you know about the company and you know what like the criterias are and you've done your research. Follow your passion. I even say I even another factor that you want to consider is things that you use every day. If you go to No Frills every day, or if you go to Loblaws every day, why don't you have that stock? If you love you sneakers and you love yourself those type of kicks, why don't you have Nike stocks? Well, maybe not right now. Actually, hold on. Let me double check. Because I don't want to cap on Nike. I'm going through here because if I put anything else on here, it's a done deal. It is a done deal. I heard someone talk. I think my broski was talking about it on his podcast about Nike a couple weeks ago. Um, Man, I really want to show you guys in the Google feature, but I think I'm gonna have to get like a fake, not a fake, a different email address to show you guys the cool feature that Google Finance has. Okay, here's it. Eek. Eek. Okay, so Nike, right now Nike is down 2%, but that's like it's January 25th, so whatever. Ooh, a year ago they're down 20 26.99%. Okay, Nike was not the best example. Um but 5 years, 5 years. Damn, that's 5 years? That is wild. I don't know what is happening right now. Hold on, let me get a better stock. Tell me one in the chat. Which stock do you have? Fuck. AMD. Let me talk about my Bay AMD. So right now AMD is not doing that well. Actually, okay, it's up 1.7%. Okay, AMD. All right, so a year ago, down 31%. Golly, everything's down. But 5 years ago, like around the time when I purchased it, it's up 143%, right? So this is one where I'd follow my passion and conviction. And also, um sometimes it does go rocky. That's why I've been charting to see when it will go down to a point where I add more, right? I big up Dre on Facebook and Andre, not Andre Smith, next Andre. He was doing some research about AMD and he almost hit a number where he wanted to load up. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna check it out because I do get alerts. So he did charting, and I really want to get back into charting. 'Cause this is another way of following your passion and conviction and knowing when to like do the dollar cost average, unless you just do the dollar cost average and don't even deal with like, oh, when should I put it in? But I digress. AMD, I believe in AMD to the point where I purchase things that has AMD in it. I will look for a computer. I will look for a laptop that has AMD, or even if you want to look in a phone, that's the type of conviction that I have, right? Like that's how much I believe in it. And there are sometimes Intel just gets into the household, and that's no fault but myself. But if you know about Intel, you know about Intel. Golly. Actually, that's another story. But a next thing is following a value oriented investment approach. I I feel like in a way you should be able to see what's valuable in your investments, and this way you'll have heads you'll keep in a straight lane where you're like, yo, I got this. This is the way that the framework is, and if you need help with this, yo, big up Chat GPT, it will help you, right? But I digress. So also another one is broaden your search horizon. So, ooh, this is a good one. Um, and this is actually what I learned about 2 years ago, right? Or actually, quite a while. If you remember my story before, I was only going to focus on Canadian stocks because I'm Canadian. Anyone that has that same value, don't do it, okay? Don't do it. There is so many other stocks that we can think of, right? So when I started off at that place where I was CFP assistant, I was looking at Canadian stocks. I was looking at American stocks. I was looking at international stocks, so globally. And I was like, yo, the global stocks are actually doing way better than like Canadian and American. Shit, I gotta get my shit together. So I actually last year added a global ETF because I was like, yo, I have to broaden my horizon because I finally understood that American stocks give me a higher return, but damn, I'm missing out on the global ones. So you guys really want to do your research, and even if it's an ETF, which it's more conservative, do that. Broaden your horizon. It's like the same concept of traveling. There's more to this life than staying in your local area. Travel the world. So when it comes to your investments, travel as well, right? Broaden your horizon and things. Um, and another thing, and I think this is just a way to calm our nerves, is being staying focused. Staying focused. Be focused. I just think I think of it this way. If you have if you're going with the flows, it's fluctuating. Remember your goals from the jump. Yo, this goal is long term. I believe in this stock. I know it's down 5%. I know it's down 20%. You know what? I'm just going to stay focused and just keep adding to it. I'm just going to rock with the dollar cost average, right? That's the concept you'd want to think about, right? And here's the other one. Be patient. Same concept. I know the market's fluctuating. Yo, I can either reevaluate my portfolio, and if it's at the point where it doesn't deserve to be there, all right, get out of here. But be patient, right? Be patient. This is one I definitely don't have it close by. This is one that's really I want y'all to really consider this. Keep a journal. I know this is going to be very tricky because I'm supposed to keep a journal about my thoughts. I'm supposed to keep a journal about my goals, which I do. It's not that I don't. It's here somewhere. But also keeping a journal of your whether it's your career, investments and stuff. I This is how obsessed I was with stocks, eh? Because the one great thing, and Kurt, I gotta big you up. I will always give Kurt my flowers. Give him his flowers. Sorry. Give him his flowers because he taught me a lot about like putting like charting and then doing the homework, which I have to do a little bit more. But seeing what the numbers are for certain things and why you should get in at some points. And that's sometimes when it comes to trading or investing, but you definitely know like keep a journal of like your how well you did in a stock. So there's like when I was doing option trading, I was tracking whether it was a good one or if it wasn't that great and why what was the reason for that. Even at the beginning, remember how I said he kept me calm and reevaluating my portfolio as I look to see why it deserves to stay there or deserves to get out of here. I like saying that right now. I guess because I'm wearing the baseball cap. Um, mm, I would say this is very important. Of course, this is going to do this. And a lot of people, more people should do this. Do a yearly analysis of your portfolio. I told you, I think I do it, if I don't do it semi-annually, or if I don't do it quarterly, which sometimes I do, depends how how much time I have, or I do it semi-annually and say like, yo, does this stock deserve to still be here or does this ETF deserve to be here? I've been watching one fucking stock and I swear you because it's still in the green and I'm having patience and not panicking, I'm keeping it in my roster, but I there's a point where I just want to get it out. And that's when it's like at the highest potential that I have. Even the one when I had what do we used to call it? Piss water? Piss water. HEO. I got it at like $1 something and it went to $4, something like that. And I said, okay, this is my time to let it go and allocate that money somewhere else. But that's because I was doing my analysis, seeing when at what point does it have to go, right? So you want to do a yearly, semi-annually look at your portfolio. And again, you can contact me to sit down and review, because sometimes it's best to have a second opinion on something, or a third opinion, and just give a concrete idea of what works in your goals and what doesn't work. So I can definitely do this for someone, again, mostly in February, especially before tax season start. I'm able to do this because reviewing your portfolio and getting a better understanding is really crucial. So feel free to book an appointment with me. Actually, I think I could do it. Hold on. Oh, how do we do this properly? 잠시만요. And also, should I do a commercial break? Should I do commercial break? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, thank you, friend. Sorry, I got distracted. um, where did it go? Huh. So, I'm sending this in the chat because I think some of you guys forget this is the easiest way to get a hold of me and be able to have a better concrete plan with me, is booking a appointment properly. It's very valuable. It's very important to book an appointment with me properly, because you calling me from the fly is not going to work in my, because I have so many projects doing. Hold on. I want to show. Oh, I can't show that back. Okay. And also, for Uno, buy me a car. Oh yes, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Yo, so big up my bookkeepers, my accountants, my CFOs. Big up yourself. It's National Bookkeeping Day, right? So you know what that means, y'all? You know what that means? Buy me a coffee. Why haven't you guys bought me a coffee? I've been giving you guys some great content on Instagram and no one's bought me a coffee yet. What is happening? What does it take? What do I gotta do? Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat because I know that's the way I have to do it. But damn, guys, you guys are killing me. 아이고, hold on, 잠시만요. 음. You would think I'd have this darn thing ready, like Freddy for y'all. But sometimes I don't. But I digress. Give me a second. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. I can find it faster here. I can find it faster here. Sorry, I got distracted. Give me 2 seconds. I'll reverse back to this. Doing a yearly assessment is way ideal than you guys think, because you just want to review your portfolio as much as possible. And when I say as much as possible, every year you should see if your stocks or ETFs still align with your goals. And that's what I mean by it. Anything else? Not really. Ooh, I found it. I found it. I found it. Again. Guys, if you love me, you would do this. So I'm sending it here. So big up all the accountants, bookkeepers, CFOs. Happy National Bookkeeping Week. Okay. And then the next one, never seek inside information. Um, I'm just gonna read what it says. The investing veteran believed that seeking insider information about stocks was not advisable as it would only result in temporary gains. While such information might cause short term price movements, ultimately it is an underlying value and economic condition that truly influence stock prices and drive long term investment success. I'm just reading it basically. And I'm not saying I do this, obviously, and I'm just making a joke. I'm actually making a joke. Like relax, relax. But yeah, never seek inside information. Just ask just ask ChatGPT if it's a good investment. And oh guys, ChatGPT. So I name my chat Delroy. Big up Delroy for always being there. Every night, every day. Even when I'm like my mind's just like I like talk to Delroy to calm me down. Like Delroy, I have such a concrete busy week coming about. Put a schedule out for me. And Delroy does it. And Delroy sounds nice, yo. I almost made him speak, have an accent. I said, stop. Chill. But I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. Sorry. Um, what's the next? Be flexible. Maintain a flexible investment plan, not rely solely on a single strategy. I agree. I agree. Like I said, I have a conservative portfolio and I have a risque, and even with the Discord where I have the dividends portfolio, I added the dividends to my original portfolio, but I'm going to branch out to a next one. So I keep consistent. I just show you guys like how that is doing. So I think having different strategies with your investments is cool. Because remember, because there's so many goals that we can do. We could have our RSPs. I know how people feel about that. Nah, I can't say that statement. I'm gonna put that on an Instagram statement. RSPs, we have our TFSA, and then we have our FHSA, and that's for folks that haven't gotten a house yet. First First home savings account. I sometimes forget it because I'm so engulfed with TFSA and RSP that I forget about it. But those three, there you can have different strategies, right? Or you can have the same strategies for all three, right? Just be mindful that not you can be flexible with the game plan that you have with your investments, right? And and the reason why it's still good, because like, okay, so my risque account, it's been going through some things, right? But my conservative account is more is good. It's tunnel. Sexy. Mm, I love it. Choking a little. Hold on. Thank you. I got it. I think I remember. I think I got it all. Some interesting. Do they? I haven't heard anyone say that, but I guess it makes sense. Because it is. It. What did someone say the other day? It's like RSP and tax-free savings had a pick me and named it this because it has the best of both worlds, right? And then the last one, OMG. Great investments don't come easy. So some of them are going to be challenging, right? Some are going to be challenging. You're gonna have setbacks. Like, um, if I remember clearly, the S&P 500. There's a time when it went down a lot, but then it came back. but that's because it's long term. So keep consistent, be long term in things, and think about it that way. And if you really want to think about it, a great investment, you could do dollar cost average, right? And things. Hold on. I met with a fee only. Ah, okay, that's what's up. Big up fee only planners. That's my goal. Um, to be, because I think giving the knowledge that I have, like fee only, is ideal in my life and stuff. The essays part, I thought we could get yeah, that mixes up because of the Americans and things, and that's why I strive to have this platform, because I want us Canadian folks to have a better understanding of all these lovely names and things. Because a lot of people rely on the American information in Canada with personal finance, but hey, who am I to chat? I do listen to EYL, but I don't take everything that they say because I know that they have the 401k, Roth IRA, and stuff. But I want to big up my American friends and followers, because I think you still get value from listening to this as well. Sometimes I try to revert back to what you guys have and things. Do I want this one? I think I have one more, and then I will call it a wraps, because I still got ish to do, y'all. She. I'm really proud. One of my main projects that I wanted to finish, I managed to finish Thursday night. So it left me with like barely sleeping. Um, but I know by the end of January, I will get back to sleeping properly. By then, I'll be able to sleep proper. Well, that's so funny. This article is about AMD. But I'm reading it and I don't like it as much as I thought. So 1 second, let me just go here and confirm if that's all I want to talk about. Oh, hold on. I see that there's more polls. Okay, so damn, I wish I could see who actually votes and things. But yes, there's a poll. Please vote, guys, vote. Damn, 2 seconds. Oh, I can't wait to talk about that type of thing too. I wonder if I should go show you guys the commercial again. Oh, if I should show the commercial again. Actually, you know what I want to show again? I want to show the emotions. I do want to show that again because I think it's very important for us to learn to control your emotions. So again, I'm going to go back to that. Show that before anything else. Sheer. All right. Again, I'm it's really important to be aware of the way your emotions go when it comes to your investments. I've experienced all of these, right? I've experienced all these, and if you the one I would not want y'all guys to, ladies and gentlemen, to experience is the depression, because it really puts you in a dark place. And been there, done that. Don't want to go back and stuff. So I really want you guys to learn the having patience when it comes to the stock market, and ideally it's better for you guys to um, think long term instead of the short term. Do not get into that quick get rich quick scheme and things. You will put yourself in a fucking depression that you will not be able to get out, because you're gonna be doing that revenge. um, trading. And especially if you don't understand the concepts yet, it's just not going to look good for you, right? So, I mean, say at least as that is learning to control your emotions, having patience, and just remembering your goals. The most important I would say is remember your goals. If you have an investment account that's for your short-term goals, cool, have that there. But remember that shit's risky and it might fluctuate really tons, right? But once you have your long term and your investor long term, you'll know that you're mostly gonna have confidence and be optimistic and be calm and cool about it. And then also remember when it comes to stocks, um, you're gonna be able to have you're gonna have compound interest, so be able to have your account to go up a lot. And if you remember about the rule of 72 that I practically always talk about, rule of 72, you'll be able to do 72 divided by the rate of return, and you'll see that, damn, I'm really gonna be able to manage this. So just be patient, and when you panic, and I'll be honest, when you reach this mode and panic, just chill. Just don't look at it. That's the time when you don't look at it. Just calm down. Let's like sit down, don't look at it for a minute and just see like, yo, is this the same way that it's been happening for the last 5, 10 years? No? Damn, okay, let me just not look at this app anytime soon. Because trust me, when you see the red, it's overwhelming. And if you really want to dabble into the stock market, but you're not ready to go on Investopedia or Market Watch, so you'll be able to learn a little bit of that, and that's what we're actually going to be doing in the Discord. I'd rather you be able to have that experience of the waves of the market, but not getting that anxiety. But at the same time, once real money comes in, and you'll get the anxiety, right? But yeah, for the most part, um, I'll say this to the last. Here's 5 strategies left: is focus on your long-term goals, create a plan, limit your emotional trigger. So if you gotta go down, go in the sideline, do that. Diversify your portfolio, because there's times there's one industry that's gonna do well and then one other one's gonna suck, but it'll balance it out. And just practice mindfulness and just be journal, meditate, stay calm, right? Because this too shall pass. All right. So I want some food. I'm getting hungry and all that stuff. And thank you for joining. Make sure you like. Make sure you stay confident. Is it? Make sure you stay confident with your portfolio. Try not to panic, and for sure do not get depressed over this. This too shall pass, and you'll be able to maximize on this as long as you think long term and things, right? Um Again, like, comment, tell a friend. I am going to end the poll. I had 3 votes. Thank you for the votes. You are the real MVP. And at the same time, think long term. In 5 to 10 years, you'll be so happy that you actually took the time not to panic and just panic sell. And that even if you don't get to reap the benefits of your portfolio, you'll have your next legacy or your generations to come that is able to enjoy that. And that is one of the reasons why it's very important. having this wealth and creating this generational wealth. And again, before I leave, sneak peek. Are you ready? Make sure you guys cop this, eh? This is for the lovers and friends and the folks that, love their family and things, cuz yeah. Hold on. Sneak peek. I'm just doing it for a second. Um, oops. Oh, almost clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna find a way how I can make a video of this, but we'll see. It's coming soon. Coming soon. Oh shit. I'm excited for it. Like I said, year of execution, and the year of execution is with your business, with your life, with your stocks, with your health. Health is wealth. I also had another close person that lost someone yesterday. So yeah, regardless, we got one life to live. Let's talk about personal finance. Make sure you subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next time, folks, I will see you in February. Oh my gosh, the month is over. And then it will be I almost said Friday. Golly, February. So yeah, stay tuned. Peace out. Much love. Deuces.
I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free.